Guys, this is me again. Please, if it's your first time seeing me, please, first time on this channel, please subscribe to this channel, like it, share, tell a friend, and would love to have you on board. So now recently I took a trip. I went to Canada. I'm here in Cleveland, Ohio. So I decided to go and see how Canada, Vancouver, that's the French version. So I decided to go and to have a look and see how it looks like. And I was impressed. I was impressed how the place looks like. And most of the time, I'll prefer to drive. I'll drive first before I think of flying. But Vancouver from Cleveland, Ohio, it's really far. I tried to put in the address and it gave me like 24 hours. And I was like, I know I can drive that much, but I was like, no, I don't want to drive all these hours. And one thing of driving long distances like that, you get there, okay, you might get there nice, but coming back, it becomes like a burden. You don't feel like, you're like, should I drive all this for? And then I was like, let me save myself from all these, let me just take a flight. So I flew there. It was on I think Wednesday. So Wednesday night, the next day I had to take some rest, and then I only went out in the afternoon, in the noon, yeah, around 12 there. So, and I was hungry. I was like, yeah, I want to eat something. Let's go and get some stuff. So we went to this African shop, and they say, let's go to an African shop. You're expecting like your fellow brothers, sisters to be selling. It's our food. If it's our food, we have to be selling them. And I was impressed that there were Chinese, like Asian people selling the food. I was like, okay. And then I came to learn that in Vancouver, a lot of people, they are from Asia. They owns big shops, big properties, and all that. So I was like, okay, since they own everything, let's buy from them. Let's buy from them. So I've been I like traveling, and sometimes, a lot of times, when I go eat to a place that I don't usually buy stuff, so I prefer just to get my beef. I once ate a chicken that tasted like fish, and I was like, no, I'm gonna stay away from a lot of these things, and I'll be just keeping myself from beef. For some reason, this is just me. I think beef, you can taste the beefiness in it. And it's hard just to fake it. This is me. And we went there. It was an African shop, as I said, but owned by Asian people. And I was crying for beef, man. I was like, where's beef? If I don't eat beef today, I'm gonna die. So, and I got my beef. Even if it took me some time to get it, but I got it. And we went around, we saw a lot of vegetables too. We saw vegetables, we saw some fruits. That place was really full of African stuff. And for some reason, I thought Chinese, they don't buy from Chinese. I don't know why I was thinking that, but us in that shop rubbing shoulders with other Chinese buying almost the same product, I was like, oh, Chinese eat African food too, so we all Chinese, or we all Africans. That was a good thing to know. A lot of where I grew up, it's like, it's hard to see a Chinese. If I know this, it's hard to see a Chinese getting in another Chinese shop to buy stuff. But there you see rubbing shoulders with other Chinese, buying in a Chinese shop, buying African. It was a little bit confusing. You see prices written in Chinese, like where are we, in Hong Kong or where are we, So it was a good experience, and the place looks good. A lot of vegetables from home, a lot of fruits, good rice. They ask you if you want to take brown eyes, red eye, no, they ask you if you want to take red rice or brown rice, right? And a lot of choices to make. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And after that, we went to the mall. Yeah, we went to the mall. I was excited. I've got this brother over there. He gave me his Jeep. He's a Jeep man. He gave me his vehicle for movements. I thank him so much, man. I thank you so much for giving me your vehicle to make my trips there. That's made my visits easier. So we went to the mall. Beautiful mall. The mall is called what again? Metro Vancouver, or Metro Town Mall. Yeah. So if you go to Vancouver, you have to visit this mall. It's a beautiful mall. It smells good just at the door when you get in there. Yeah, you smell it. A lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff. And yeah, it's you find some of the stuff that we have here, some shops that we have here. And I was surprised to see Nando's. We don't have Nando's here in Cleveland. I don't know other states in the United States, but here in Cleveland, and I think with other states that I visited, I'd really never seen Nando's. And when I went to Canada, I saw Nando's, and they told me, "Oh, we have Nando's here." I was like, "Nando's, really? Let's go get some pieces of chicken." So we went there. Just when I was around it, man, I could smell the Nando's spice and all that. The last time I ate Nando's, it was in Windhoek. Yes. So Nando's, it's grilled nice chicken with good spice, and it just smells different. It smells different. So I loved it. I think I took 2 whole chicken. I took 2, and then I went to, yeah, that evening it was a party. A party of my own. And then I went back, and when I was traveling back to Cleveland, I called my people here. Hey, you won't guess. Can you guess what I'm eating? So I said, I'm eating Nando's. I took a pictures. Hey, they were all excited. So bring me some pieces. I had to buy some pieces as well and bring them here to Cleveland. And the taste of it was not too far from what I tasted in the land of the brave. So we went to the malls. We went to different places, different shops. And there is this shop with red tag, shop something. It was written shop something. For some reason, after eating the Nando's, I thought that I was in Namibia, and that brand of shop something, I thought it was ShopRite. I was like, yeah, I'm in Namibia finally. I just ate Nando's, and now I'm going to go inside ShopRite. For some reason, I thought it was a ShopRite, which it was not, because of the red, how they made their stuff red and all that. I thought it was a ShopRite. So we went around. Good place to visit. The place looks beautiful. It gives you the feeling of you being in an island. And then what else? Yeah, we went to Walmart. Yeah, looks a little bit similar to this one over here. So I went like, let me get a pushing cart, to put my stuff in there. Then they have to ask me $1. Hey, you need to pay $1 before you use it. I'm like, I'm not used to this. Where I'm from in Cleveland, this thing is free. If I'm using it to shop in here, why do I have to pay for it? You know. But I came to realize that I'm at a different place, different country. I was like, okay, I'll pay $1 for that, but this is not what I'm used to, you know. So it's a little bit different. And after that, we we went back home and we had something with the uh, we had something with the guys. Yeah, I ate the Nando's. I felt too good. Took my phone, made some phone calls. Yeah, friends came around. You know, now we went to downtown. The downtown was beautiful as well. For some reasons, malls they're a little bit away from downtown. So the mall thing was beautiful, and then we just closed it. Then I went home, you know, and then we went. I made some phone calls. Friends came around. I said, "Man, I'm in Vancouver." They're like, "Really?" Yeah, I'm like, "I'm in Vancouver, guys. You need to come." You know, it didn't take too long. Friends came. Hey, you know, it's been a long time seeing them. We're all happy. And then we went. They were like, "Yeah, let's go to downtown. Let us show you how our downtown looks like." So we went to Vancouver. We went to their downtown. It's beautiful, you know, really beautiful. We went to. It's more of a port, you know, a harbor, you know, beautiful place, beautiful people, and one thing as well that I noticed, like people from there, man, I don't know why they think of us living in the US that it's hard for us to go around. I know they watch a lot of news, people killing each other, gunshot. And they were asking me, Sam, can you tell us how do you guys live? Do you guys even go to the shops? Do you guys go out to the park? I'm like, really? You know, are you asking me if are you asking us that do we go to the shops? Do we go to the park? I said, of course we do. Now they was like, how do you guys do it? You know, do you guys do it? We hear a lot of gunshot. You know, people just wake up and they decide to go around and shoot everybody. I'm like, yeah, it's true, but you don't have to live in fear. We live our life. We go around. We see beautiful places. You know, but we are here. You know, we are here. So don't think that we just lock ourselves and we don't do anything over there. You know, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of stuff, and after that we had this gathering, like a man conference, you know, and I was the main speaker. You know, more folks came, more friends came, and we just had a beautiful time. We had a beautiful time, and we visited. They call it UBC, you know, UB University of British Columbia. We went there. It's beautiful. It's a university. You know, they made it like their own little town. You know, like there is classes, the schools are there, and then they have like houses. You know, they have their houses where students they can, you know, if they don't have no families, they can just, you know, stay. You know, like it's kind of a village by itself. You know, they can stay. The apartments are closer to the university. You know, it's beautiful. Even not necessarily if you don't have the families, but you know, if you decide just to be closer to the school, you know, you can just have your apartments there. And the place was beautiful. We went around. We went. They have this big football field, and we went to the swimming courts. You know, it was just beautiful, and they told me that it was open to the public, and I said, yeah, this is the time to swim. You know, looking all beautiful and all that. And after that, I think it was about the next day. Yeah, the next, because I was there like I think 4 days or so, and then the next day as well, it was beautiful. I tried to rest. You know, when I'm like to places like that, I want to look around. At the same time, I love to rest. You know, I'm away from work. I don't want to say away from the kids. So it gives me time for me to rest. You know, so after the next day, now we went to the what? It's like a conference kind of, buildings, to the restaurants, still in the downtown. So we went there again the following day, and we had our breakfast that time. We did breakfast and we did our dinner, and then we had the main conference. We had the main conference. More brothers came, and we shared a lot of things, main conference. And guess what? I was the main speaker there. We had good time with brothers, and we shared a lot. We shared a lot. The idea to make uh, brotherhoods, to make the best out of the brothers. It was a beautiful moment, seeing friends, making new friendship, meeting people, exchanging contacts, numbers, and it was really beautiful. It was really wonderful. Please, if you find yourself in Vancouver, these are places that you should visit. And the downtown place, what was it called? Canada Place. Yeah, Canada Place. It's more like an harbor kind of stuff, and I've realized that Canada, it has two big ports. Uh, One is in Quebec, and I find out that Quebec one's the harbor, the big ship they come in there. Quebec one is smaller, but Vancouver, it is the biggest harbor. It is the biggest port in Canada. So where we went there for a main conference, we really had good time. We sat, we talked, until in the evening. Oh man, again, the view of Vancouver. Remember, I said it's more like an island. The view of Vancouver at night, oh, it's beautiful. Lights up, water, people going in their boats and all that. It was really, really beautiful. And then um, we left there. It was late. It was late. We just went there. I went to my hotel. I slept, and the day of coming back home, it arrived, and my flight it was like at midnight. Imagine, you know, and the flight at midnight. So that was Sunday night. Sunday night at midnight. No, midnight. I can say it's Monday, right? Yes. So I slept. I'm like, yeah, my flight is late today, or I will tell them tomorrow at midnight. And when I went there, I thought that there would be people, a lot of people. No, and it was a beautiful airports. Because of that time, who was flying at midnight if it's not just me? The place was empty. The place was empty, and airport was empty. Though it's a big airport. Um, the airport code is what? I think it's a YVC. Yes, YVC, something like that. That's their code. That's their code. The Vancouver International Airport. The place was nice, beautiful at midnight. I felt like I was the only one traveling. The place was nice and quiet, and I made my way. I flew back to Cleveland. Beautiful. My ride was there. My beautiful people, they were waiting for me because they were missing me. You know, I got there to Cleveland, welcome home, and I was like, I'm ready to go home, and continue resting, like have my good time. just before we got home, and then I heard that no, we had an issue here in your absence. I'm like, what happened? No, uh, your sister's car, you know, she was driving and the tire blew off. I'm like, what happened? Is she fine? Yeah, she's fine, and blah blah blah. But the car, where's the car? The car is still at the same spot. I'm like, what? Yeah, so we didn't want to do much because we knew you were coming today. So we said we'll keep it and we'll wait until you get here. I'm like, so what's the plan? No, we are going to see the car. I'm like, from airports to the car stuff. Say, yeah, what can we do? I was like, okay, let's go and see it. You know, it was the tire blew off, so I needed to replace the tire. I was like, is this how you guys welcome me here? I said, yeah, this is how we welcome you. So I changed the tire. I really don't, you know, advise to do that. I don't feel comfortable like it was in a freeway or highway, however you want to call it. You know, it's dangerous, you know, traffic, it's really on a high speed. But this one I felt a little bit comfortable doing it because I know I'm really quick, you know, especially to a place where it's dangerous, cars moving at that speed. I can change my tire in very few minutes, you know. But I had to move uh, the car like to the side for me to be a little bit more comfortable, because I didn't want to be like shoulder to shoulder with where the traffic or the cars are passing, you know. So I moved the vehicle, even if it had a blown tire, I moved it a little bit away from the road. And the other thing that made it a little bit easier for me, like to feel a little bit safer, you know, we had two cars, so this other car was like right behind me, you know, like people coming there, cars coming the other side, they can't really see what I'm doing. For some reason, I think they are just like some crazy guys. They'll see you doing what you're doing and they'll just hit you, you know. But for the fact that there was another car behind, yes, behind me, so I'm working here and there's another car behind there, you know, I felt a little bit safe, you know, because they couldn't see what I'm doing there. By the time they see me, you know, it's too late, they can't do nothing, you know. So, and as I said, I'm really quick doing that. It didn't take me much time, and that's how I took that car, and things went good. But I was like, it's fine, you guys waited for me, and I delivered, right? Just your expectations. So that's all I had from you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that, and like and share, comments, write something good, I would love to see that, you know. And see you on the next one, and believe you enjoyed it. And the next time you are thinking of going to Vancouver, please visit these beautiful places. Visit these places, go to their mall, you know, go to their downtown, it's beautiful, and then go to the port, you know, to the port where there is a lot of water, restaurant, eat something nice. It's good. That's all I had from you folks, and see you on the next one, and many blessings.